So I like to bring home wherever I go, and where I'm from, like when we do poetry, you know, when something resonates, people snap their fingers, somebody snap their fingers from me. So throughout the poem, whenever it's something, you know, you feel something, just snap your fingers. I'm gonna do this poem because it's not often I'm in a room with black males. So, yeah, I'm excited. Are you African or black? How'd you get your hair like that? You think you're better than me because you wear beads? Do you play basketball? Are you a rapper? Can I have your beads? Are you sure you don't play sports? What is a Kemet? Is Umoja a city in Africa? Do you speak African? Where do Sankofa birds live? You team dark skin or team light skin? Are you a Black Panther? Did it hurt? When they ripped the culture from your back, did you flinch? When they snatched the ancestor from the spine of your textbook, did you blink? When they erased our history? Or did you look the other way? The same way a mother does when an aborted child is ejected from her womb. Have you ever looked back? Has your hair ever wrapped itself around the idea that this is not what they had in mind? Are you thinking? Or has your brain succumbed to a paralysis that only a book can mend? Are you reading? Do you think that black power is just what happens when the light goes out? Are you afraid of the dark? Do you forget that used to be the only time you could escape? Are your chains fitted for inertia? Or have you just forgotten how to move? Have you stopped singing? Is it because your heart no longer knows the tune? Do you know what a Negro spiritual tastes like? How the flavor of revolution bends around taste buds until tongues know the meaning of release? Are you necessary? Have you become a statistic in a math game our culture is too complacent to play? Do you still feel the chain around your neck? Is that why you dread locks to your feet? Know the sound of flight and fighting? Are you fighting? Do you know that nigga is the last flavor of disrespect your father's grandfather tasted before being strung up in a tree like a Bruce Pinata? Who are you hanging with? How can you sit when they put Troy Davis in the chair? What do you stand for? Do your knees buckle when you're running for your life? Do you scrub in the shower in hopes to get lighter? Does it burn when a black woman goes missing? Do y'all ever stop on a street corner and sweep up the shards of teenage boy, looking for someone strong enough to hug broken glass? Do you know how it feels to kiss a puzzle with the pieces missing? Has your mouth ever tried to paint a picture on a battered canvas? Do you know how it feels to walk down the street and feel like a monster in the closet? Do you ever wish you could come out? When a black woman is abused in the hood, does it make a sound? Are you listening? Does the sight of a teenage mother make your heart cry? Or are you just happy she finally has someone to love her back? Is there a reason they want to see us die? Do you ever call for help on your sickle cell phone? Do your pants sag because you don't yet understand the gravity of the situation? Or is the devil just slowly working his way up to your heart? Is there a reason my little sister wants to be a bad bitch? Is there something appealing about a misbehaved dog? Do you rap because you hope to get free from these bars? Are you looking for God and true religion? What's so amazing about those genes? Is it genetic? Or is ignoring your ancestors a learned behavior? How well do you suppress your culture when asked, what nationality are you? Are you embarrassed to look? Scared that you might find a great aunt in shackles? Are you ashamed? Or is silence just the sound you make when you don't know who you are? Would you really like me to answer your questions? Do you know that we are all just mustard seeds with not enough faith to move the mountaintop you were birthed from? Pieces of shrapnel, reminiscing on the explosion that tore us apart in the first place. Just different shades of forgotten, waiting for someone to color in the lines. Have you lost your crayons? Has rap made you believe the only way to a woman's heart is through the tunnel between her legs? Have you gotten so used to making love that you neglected the ingredients? We are sheep, looking for our way home, lost constellations in a galaxy full of North Stars, looking for a gravitational pull strong enough to pull us in. Do you believe in magic? Do you know it will take a miracle to heal us all? Are you willing to wait to turn scars into scarlet letters so our children will have something to read while they are in your womb? Have you stopped speaking? Have words fallen from your tongue like a body does from a noose? If I erase my tattoos from my chalkboard canvas of a body, would you all stop looking at me like I'm an immigrant, fresh out of the box of stereotypes you put me in. Do you know how it feels to choke on your own identity? How people's misunderstandings can wrap around your throat so tight that you lose the will to breathe or explain yourself or cry for help if I cut my hair. Stop wearing beads. Started calling everybody nigga. Would you all play dress up and pretend to be my friend? Would you stop asking me questions you are much too lazy to listen to the answer to with my presence? Be easier for you to swallow if I was a little less conscious and a lot more coonish with my pants. Started hugging the lower part of my butt. Would you all stop acting like I am how I am for a reason I did not know? I needed an excuse to be proud of where I come from. Do you know where you come from?